Good afternoon. I hope everybody's doing okay. And I appreciate that you're tuning into my channel of Nonstop Aha Moments. Today I'm going to share another list of my bizarre random thoughts. And they're just little things that popped up and I go like, that's kind of weird that's going on. And what's that all about? And anyway, so I just do a list and it doesn't have any moral to the story or anything. It's just kind of some kind of interesting little things to ponder. Have you noticed in movies, any kind of movie, on Netflix, on TV, YouTube, or whatever it is, if they've got any scene happening at night, there's always wet streets. I've just been noticing it now. It's like all the time it's wet streets, and I know it's a cinematography thing to give some depth to the scene, but I think it's so funny. It's not raining. It always just says just rained. So in all movies, it has always just rained. And one time I even saw it in a Western movie. You know, they've got all the little stores gathered around this center area, and the whole middle part is just dirt. And it had wet dirt. It had like actually mud, but anyway, so they have it then too. That's kind of weird. I wonder if you're going to go, if there's some kind of a universal training for people to work in retail, like in a retail counter selling things, or in fast food places, things like that, is there a requirement that you are required, if you're female, to have a nose ring? Just pay attention to how many of those you're going to see out there. Just most of the time, they're just little guys. I don't know how anybody can stand and have a nose ring, because what do you do if you have a cold and you got to blow your nose all the time? I don't know. But anyway, it's a very, very common thing now, and I just noticed that I'm just kind of like, oh, there's the required nose ring on that person, on the server. I know I mentioned before, I think it bothers me when people sing happy birthday so slow, like a funeral dirge. I also have a problem with happy birthday phone calls, because you call up somebody and go, oh, happy birthday, and she goes, oh, thank you so much. And then you say, got any plans? No, nothing. And then the call's done. But you can also, spread it on and talk about the kids and talk about what you're doing, your husband, boyfriends, whatever it is, you spread it on. But it's just kind of, I always want to put it off. I'd rather send a text or an email, which is very impersonal. But I just, it's like, typical happy birthday. Oh, thanks. What are you going to do? No plans. Yeah, that's fine. I live in Phoenix, and when you drive down I-10 to go into Central Phoenix, unbelievable how many attorney billboards there are. There's billboards that change, and so you get it for like 30 seconds or something, it switches to another. There are all these accident attorneys. We drove downtown to Central Phoenix one time, and there were 20 billboards of attorneys all the way, and then it would change and give them another one, and then some stuff comes up, like for some local community college or something. But I remember back when you weren't even allowed to advertise at all if you were an attorney, which is kind of stupid. And here's one I'd like you to put in the comments. If you're older age like I am, we all got smallpox vaccinations, and it left a mark on your arm, and I don't know which arm it was, but I can't find it anymore. It's just not on my body. I don't even know where it is, and I don't even know that I've seen it on anybody for years. Of course, all the newer people here, younger people, haven't had to do it, because I guess that wiped the smallpox out, so we don't have it anymore. But it's kind of weird. Where's the smallpox vaccine? So let me know if you have one that you can actually see. Then I got some issue with a couple of names of about 3 different companies, like Massage Envy. And if you want to talk about sounding like a massage parlor, name your store Massage Envy. And I had an Uber driver up in Colorado one time when I was getting ready to go to the airport, and she had been a manager of the Massage Envy here in Phoenix, actually in Goodyear, closer to me. And I told her, I said, I got to tell you, that's a really ridiculous name. She said they had heard those comments from people. Another one, there's an attorney for the Phoenix Suns, official attorney of the Suns, and his name is Sweet James. And I'm thinking, how is that even possible to be a legitimate name for an attorney that would have, command respect? Let's go call Sweet James. But he's really big, and he's all over the place, and lots of those billboards going in downtown is Sweet James. And then another one is Mr. Cooper. I had a loan on a rental property with the USAA, and they sold it to Mr. Cooper, and I had to call USA to ask them if this was legitimate. I couldn't believe anybody would name their mortgage company Mr. Cooper. But it's a really big company, and it is legit. But I had to call them and verify that before I sent my check to them. And then when you go into a grocery store now, it used to be looking for soups. All the soups would be in alphabetical order, but not anymore. If you're looking for chicken noodle soup, it's not going to be like up here with the C's. It'll be way down here in the middle over here. Mushroom soup could be up here. And they're just all mixed up. And of course, that's a marketing, I don't want to say marketing ploy, is to get you to have to look through all of these soups to see while you're looking for the one you want, and then you might find another one that you like. So it's a clever thing. But anyway, you can't just run in there and go, oh, let me just go pick up a chicken noodle soup. It's going to be at the top. No, it's not going to be at the top. You don't even know where it's going to be. It is not in my reality that I would ever flip somebody off or spit on the sidewalk or honk at somebody. I know there's a lot of people who just do it. Second nature, just whammo, they're doing that all the time. I never even would consider doing that. I never even would look. I wouldn't even, no way, spitting on the sidewalk, are you kidding? And then flipping somebody off. Anyway, that's not in my reality, but I don't know if it's in your reality, but it's not in mine. And my last one is, I was wondering the other day, what the heck is Three Dog Night? A Three Dog Night. Because you got the band, you got the music. Three Dog Night was a band. And I looked it up, I Googled it. You can Google everything. And I Googled it, and it actually means that the night was so cold, it took 3 dogs to stay warm enough. So that's what a 3-dog night is. And I know you needed to know that today. Anyway, thanks for tuning in and watching my videos. And I've got a whole bunch more on my channel, Nonstop Aha Moments. So you can check them out there. And I appreciate if you subscribe and you share it with your friends and let them know. I put out these little videos, and they're short little guys. I don't like to have them go on and on. Anyway, lots of little short ones. So I hope I say something sometime that can make you have a different viewpoint about something that might be upsetting or something, and change your mind about things. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.